Hello and welcome back to Sable. Just bringing you in for a quick update. I'm still on the chum hunt. But I think I have enough for the next chum queen deposit. And I wanted to show you all of this because this is an area like right outside the Ur that I completely missed. And there was several chums here that I just did not get. But yeah, it's like a tower inside a cave. I also want to go ahead and get the next item from the Chum Queen because it's supposed to help me find chums. Which would be very useful right now. I have found a fair few more just scouring areas that I've whizzed past earlier. Apparently all those like Hikaric temples that we got those rings from, there's a chum on top of every single one of those. I don't know why I didn't check it before. Should be another one in here somewhere. So that's 3. Yeah, it looks like it should be. I bet it's up here. Oh, it's a long climb. I don't see it. Oh, wait. Maybe could have landed on that. Damn it. But I also want to customize my bike because I'm going to be doing just a bunch of running around, so I might as well have a little bit of fun with it. Let's finish this little area, then head over to the Chum Queen. There was actually multiple chums at the Chum Queen lair that we just didn't get because we went straight in to check out the Chum Queen and didn't check out around it. Okay. There's a chest up here. Ooh. Okay. Further up then. Oh, there it is. I have not managed to climb the Seven Sisters yet. Apparently that's one of the hardest chums to get in the game. Okay. Let's see. Chum Queen's that way, and that should be all of them here. But yeah, this is literally like right outside the Ur. Alright, so let's head over to Chum Queen. And the first thing, we only get 4 Chum Queen tiers, which we already have. So the next thing we get for completing gathering the rest of the chums is a full outfit, including a mask, a shirt, and a skirt. The mask is supposed to make it so you can sense nearby chums. And that should be the next piece we get, so I would like to go ahead and get that just to make this hunting a little bit easier. So I'm pretty sure I have enough. I'm gonna be sad if I don't. Yes! Deliver eggs. My, egg bringer. My children, they dance with excitement at the treasures you bring. More friends to dance and play. I have to admit, collecting chums has been a more satisfying task than I initially thought. I hand over the next batch of eggs with excitement. Now I think to myself, I'll be having one of those precious tears, please. Now, child, a little patience. I thought we didn't get any more tears. I thought we were done with the tears. Okay. Shit. The warmth of the chum's tear pulses inside my chest and spreads through my limbs. Another 20, please. I promise that's the last batch. I kind of doubt I have it, but I want to see. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Dang it. Don't get me wrong, the tier is awesome, but I really wanted that mask to help me look for thingies. Okay, let's go to Burnt Oak and update our bike a little bit, because I am going to be running around a lot. And I kind of want to change Simoon up. And then I will pop back to doing the grind, and I'll bring y'all back in when I have more up to update. So I want to check out... Oh, the bug bits. Well, I do like the really... I think it's like the neon is what that set was called. Please tell me that the wings wiggle. Oh, Simoon is so big now. Yes! Not as fast, but I can turn on a fucking dime. Okay, I'm probably gonna run around for this with this for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to hunting. I'll bring y'all back in a bit. Okay, so there is more to the worm, because I know there's supposed to be another chum here, but I couldn't figure out what to do, so I had to look this up. Apparently you're supposed to whistle in here. Okay, I can hear some moon. There's supposed to be like a cave? But this does not seem to be working. Hang on. Okay. Oh. What is this? Ah! Oh shit, it is alive. Apparently the hint to that was in this journal, because it said Pyrosta does whistling? Let's see. Doesn't say. Okay. Oh, it closed back up. Okay. Alright. More written notes. It seems they managed to get inside too. Anna, I'm inside. I got inside, and I see now in this gaping darkness why Pyrosta beckoned me. There is a secret here she wished me to know, and it is so much more than I ever imagined. This place, this creature, she is alive. Not in the way of you and I, no, but in the way of slow and aged things, breathing and thriving at a pace invisible to those who live as quickly and as briefly as us. Like a wise old tree, or a map of mushrooms below the earth, living and decaying all at once, for centuries. She is alive. I think I can press on and go further in. I don't know if I can return the way I came, but so few stories are told of those who walk back along their own footsteps. I will find a way through to the other side. There are a few scraps made unreadable by Ware, but I find a later entry that is just about legible, though it takes me several reads and a few missteps to sort out. The word gurgling stops me for a moment, and I see it as giggling and grinding before it makes sense. I have been camped here for 2 days now, Anna. It is warm in here, and the air is old and damp, but there is a nice salt in it, too. My skin feels better inside this place than on the unforgiving dunes. In my explorations, I have dropped some unimportant things down into Pyrosta. Rocks, small and large, a beetle. I wonder, should I descend further and go below myself? The voice of Pyrosta calls to me, but she is drowned out by other noises of rushing water and a deep, resonant gurgling. It all sings, and more I yearn. There are lines of scribbles over whatever was written next, and then it resumes. What have I got to lose? I will leap into the darkness. If I don't return, then know this. I love you, Anna. Okay. we got? I'm sure that's probably safe and not stomach acid. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not sure if that's Sky I'm seeing or what. Still haven't seen that other chum that's supposedly in here. Oh, no, that's not Sky. Well, I definitely didn't have this on my bingo list. That's gonna be a pain. So I'm going to throw you over there. Okay, good. I can huck it a ways. I was hoping it would go straight in. I'm sure this is totally safe. Looks like they were building. Oh, there's something. Is that more journal? This piece is damp and mold creeps at its edges. Anna! I have fallen so far down, slipping and sliding, plunging for an eternity. What things I saw in the blur of the walls as they sped past me. What secrets I heard in the whispers of the rushing wind. Anna, 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 if you could only know, if you could only see. But Pyrasa's voice is not for all to hear. At the end of my fall, I found myself in a new world, and I have lived in this place for half a day now. I see now why she called to me. She is a god, but she is crying for help. Okay. Oop, wrong button. Ah. Let's huck a few over there. I did not want to... Come on. Yeah, I was going to say it's probably going to close up by the time I get there. Okay. Did that not work? There we go. Well, the audio's kind of freaking out a little bit. more journal. I found another excerpt from the diary. And I live, but it is a sorry life. I have lost her voice down here, and now it's only dampness and rot in the silence. A single drip at the end of a tunnel hits like... It stops abruptly, halfway through a sentence, and when it resumes, the script appears hastier than it ever has. And you will not believe it. Oh, my love, my cherished one. That was the secret, is when I am lost that she finds me. Anna, for what is Pyrrhosta but a helper of those in need? What a fool I am. How stupid. I quite nearly gave up, but I've just heard her again. I know what she wants. She is so, so hungry. Okay. I guess we're gonna fling some more... Oh, I didn't realize I could sit down. Okay. Let's take some more of these. Okay, so that'll open that. But there's also some up there. So is there something else up there? Oh, there's another... Okay, so yeah, I do need a couple, because there's a couple paths to go. Okay. Pyrrhosta gray dye. Okay, wait for that to close again. Tuck another one. Over here. Some there. I can't really get up to that, I don't think. There's not a thing for me to throw it in. Oh, there's another layer up there. Okay. But what does this do? So I don't see any doors. Oh! Okay. Journal. A new note written in a shaky, childlike script. My heart goes cold at the sight of it, like I have seen something too vulnerable and cannot help. So the camels were not enough, Pyrrhosta? What more do you need? I've given you my all, and still you ask more of me? Oh, you are a beautiful and exquisite god, but you are also a needful and a tricky one. I am catching wise to your true meaning, my beloved. I will give you what you ask, with boundless weeping joy. Oh, did he feed himself to it? I'm guessing he fed himself to it. Oh, we're up top here now. Where does that door go? I don't know. I can't crawl with this. Oh, that just falls straight through. Wait, wasn't there like a pit over there? I think there was. Okay. So it's probably going to be that far one there. So those are just holes. That's that one. Okay. Get in there. Whoa. Okay, so that was just for some cuts. Alright. I can't crawl. Maybe I can push it while I'm crawling? Kind of. But yes, this is working. Okay. I don't actually have a thing to put it in. Can I get past this? Because it doesn't really look like I can. Oh, yes I can. Oh, I need to wiggle the thingy. We might actually get another episode out of this. This has taken a minute to explore. Okay. I'm guessing this is gonna drain. Let's have a look. Yep, gives me a walkway. Yeah, because that's way too far for me to throw, so I'm going to have to walk that over. Okay. Put one here. Or at least walk it over part way and then hook it. Damn it! Or does I just make it so I can see the walkway? Okay. So I can still stand. I think it just makes it so I can see the walkway where I'm going. Okay. Out of curiosity, where are we on the map? We have traveled quite a ways, because this is the head. Ew! Oh, what are these? I'm guessing this is like a shrine. The shrine, if it can be called that, sends chills down my spine. I feel in the presence of something, but whatever it is no god. There's something carved into a piece of wood, and it reads like an incantation. I submerge myself, Pyrostra, into the depths of you. Of my body, build yourself that you might live anew. Above the incantation sits a mask, repulsive and scarred. It looks to be made from a baby sandworm. Are the teeth in its mouth real? In the darkness I listen, trying to hear whatever the writer believed was Pyrosta's voice. There is nothing. Ooh. I mean, this might be a bad idea, but let's take the mask. I reach forward to take the mask from the stand. I step away from the platform. I should look for a way out. Okay, well, nothing happened. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're going up. Ooh. What does this do? Oh, it raises the water. How much? Okay. More. Okay, we gotta get closer to that. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Okay. Can you... Okay, I'm going to have to go around then. I feel like that should be close enough for me to grab from there, but whatever. Ah. Okay. Oh, yeah, it jumped. The water's not wanting to load, but whatever. Oh, I think this is this really tall thing that we saw before that we couldn't figure out how to get up because it's so damn tall. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, cool. That was an unexpected excursion. There's the head over there. Well, I never did find that second chum over there. Because there's supposed to be 3, but there's only 2 marked here. I'm assuming these are supposed to be like their antennas, is what these little marks are. But anyway, that was really interesting. I guess I'll bring y'all back in a little bit when I find something else. Hello and welcome back to Sable. So, this is apparently a secret shop that I didn't know about until I was like looking up stuff to do for the end of the game. It's only open for certain times of the night. Let's see. I believe you have to wear the shade mask. That's funky. Rahana's mask! It's you! I don't recognize this person at all. The Shade of Ekria, a legend of this awful town. I am so absolutely delighted to finally meet you. I've been waiting at this post for a long time now. You look surprised. We've never met, but you left all your gear with Gramps, remember? Can I have my stuff back? Of course! I have no use for it. It's all yours for some spookily reasonable prices. I begin to object at having to purchase my own stuff back when they interrupt me immediately. Hold up. Their tone has shifted from sickeningly saccharine to direct and matter-of-fact. Firstly, don't fool yourself for a second. I don't know you aren't the original Shade. Secondly, your previous incarnation dumped all of this gear here with Gramps. He might have been besotted with the Shade, but I am not. No, not one bit. You can't just leave stuff here for however many years and not expect to pay at least interest and storage fees. I began to realize what I initially thought as delight to see the Shade was actually delight at the opportunity to empty my wallet. Here's what you left my Gramps. Okay, so what we get is some cool bike parts and an outfit. See you around, Shade. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to show that. Now, we're going to put on a different mask, because... You know, let's run around with the beetle mask for a bit. Alright, now let's head over to Mysterious Shrine, because with my chum grinding, I believe it's been long enough. We're going to double check. Let's see. I might not have enough money now, though, to just... Sable, I've been waiting for you. I decoded the final inscription. We were right. It was a game. A race, and you completed it exactly as intended. You know what that means? I won? Oh, you definitely won. Or more accurately, Simoon won. It barely registers with me that she uses Simoon despite never being introduced, and I don't get a chance to bring it up before she's going on. There's a prize, a real one. Once you complete the race, the pillars reveal the text. Translate the text, and you get... bike parts. Incredible ones. Older in their design than any I've ever seen, but perfectly elegant. You must try them, Sable. You must. I can fit the parts onto your bike, your own bike, if you'd like to ride it now. Yes, please. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I don't have to buy it. That's cool. Come on. That is pretty cool. This bike. Fur shakes her head and shrugs, but it's in the nice way. The way you do it, something so grand and so beautifully awe-inspiring that you can't help but feel small and sort of casually useless in its shadow. This bike is wonderful. I tell her I agree and thank her for the opportunity to ride in an ancient race. I also explained that in playing their old game, I felt more connected to the past than I did hearing the drier bits of history. That's great. I mean it. I don't know if I'm just a romantic or something, but I always have such a hard time connecting to the past without connecting to the people. Strange for a machinist, isn't it? I think about it. I suppose it is strange for a machinist, somehow. But I find it comforting, too. There really is room for all kinds behind all masks. I want you to keep the bike and bring it into a new era. Let it see how the world changed while it was sleeping. I don't ride much myself nowadays, so it'll be in good hands with you. And I get to be smug around the other machinists, which is all the reward I really need. Someone is cutting grass outside. Fantastic. I thank her for her skill and generosity and head off. Well, that does look really funky. Not as fast, but I like the sounds. Doesn't turn quite as hard as the Dragonfly, but that is cool. Okay, I actually want to go to the Chum Queen next, because I'm pretty sure I have enough for the next upgrade, and hopefully enough for the one after that, because I have like 120 something chums. I am probably definitely not going to get all the chums in the game, because there's like 160 or something, and some of them are really hard to get to. I want to at least get the mask. I greet the Queen Chum. The Queen asked me if I have the eggs for her. Deliver eggs. You've done it! You are our champion! I feel excitement and pride well up inside me. Now, child, open your heart to me. And this should also complete the building a queendom quest. Just getting the 100. Nice. So our stamina is fully upgraded now. Well done, Sable. I think I have no more tears to cry. You don't realize it, but you've done us quite the service. There haven't been this many chums brought together in ages. And since you've been so helpful, we will use our collective power to give you a gift. In the chest, you'll find a mask. It will help guide you to even more of my children. Bring as many as you find. We have a happy home here now, thanks to you. I thank the Queen profusely and celebrate my new acquisition. Alright. Chum Mask. A gift from the Queen Chum. This mask reacts whenever I'm close to a chum that hasn't been found yet. And also, it's just cute. Okay. Do you have any more eggs for me, Sable? Deliver eggs. I hand over my chum eggs to the Queen. Thank you, Sable. Keep looking for more eggs. Okay. So... don't have another gift yet. But this should help me in my hunting. But yeah, the outfit's actually really cute. It is pink and white, like the chums. Okay, next thing I want to do is head back into the Ur. Because there's a lot of chums there that I missed. I'm assuming it won't trigger the end of the game. But also I'm not sure, so I'm going to be recording. You know what, Angler Hut's kind of closest. Because I'm pretty sure I would not have been able to get those chums at the beginning of the game. So it must be expecting me to head back in. Gonna put a mark there. Dark blue. I do like the sounds this bike makes. Definitely feels like a little bit slower of a bike. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't trigger anything, and if it does, hopefully it'll at least let me keep playing. Okay, we're good. Now I can chum hunt. But since this is basically in-game, I'm gonna go ahead and have y'all follow along. or just edit and give snippets. I see a jump. Oh, the antenna and the ears on the chum mask wiggle. Or maybe I was doing that because I was close to a chum. Because I actually forgot about that. We need to test that. Okay, yeah, they do be wiggling. I don't know what the range on this is, though. Oh, it gets faster when I get closer. Okay. I think that was the moon? Yeah, she's still trying to get to me. Okay. You're good, Simone. Just chill. That did not look like a surface I could stand on, but okay. Okay, so it's over this way. But is it this way? Or inside? It's inside. It's wriggling faster over here. Ah! Okay. Got those two. I know there's several on this. There is one right by the Abexi camp, but we already got that one. So that was like the first chum we ever found. Oh, I can get rid of that. Okay. She was still trying to get to us. Okay. set up this. Oh, I have to jump over. Okay. Gosh, we have come so far from these baby jumps we used to make. Oh yeah, and those leaves are still freaking out. What do you want to bet it's at the top of that? Do have the wiggles. Is there a spots for me to stand on this though? Even with all my stamina, that's a long time. Or am I being overzealous and it's not actually up here? Oh! That is the tiniest little spot, but I will take it. Oh, I see it way the hell down there. Whatever. We made it up here. It's awesome. Jeez, you can see outside of the valley from here. Nice. Okay. So we were way overzealous with that. Okay. We got that one. Okay, so there's one a little bit further. Oh, you know what? I bet it's hidden under that ship. Uh-huh. Okay. Guessing it's up with that little dilapidated building. Yeah, it sure looks like it is. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh my gosh, stop jumping around. Alright. 3 more left in here. Yes, I did use a map to figure out where some of the last ones were, because otherwise it was going to take me 50 billion years. But even knowing technically where they are on the map, that doesn't tell me like height or anything like that. So there is still definitely some guessing and thinking. Okay, so red, and purple. What are these other ones? Okay, I don't know those. I know I got those. And then there's a couple in the whale I was missing. I wish you could see how many I have. It does give me the total, just what I have on me. Okay. Anyway. Calm down, Simone. Okay. So there's one, like, way back in here. But you can't go any further. Where was that other one? Okay, it's like across and on top. I bet it's like right there on top of that. Or it's right here. Okay, and the other one is way back here. Inside that ship, I bet. Or that ship. Okay, yeah, these are real tall. I would not have been able to climb this. Oh, never mind, there's ledges. Maybe I could have gotten these early on and just didn't try hard enough. Okay, I think it's up in that one because it's stopped moving over here. I still want to see what's up here, though. A shrine. Which I think these are supposed to be statues of the mask caster. So that's the only thing I can think of that it looks like. I am recording this while sick, so I apologize for all the sniffling and snorfling. Ah. It has been so long since we were here to catch our first beetles. Alright. It's 135, which I don't think is enough to get more from the Chum Queen. Okay, let's see. Get rid of that. Oh, that's only one. There's supposed to be two here. Where's the second one? Yep, I got the wiggles. Up or down? There's a chest up here. Looks like it's probably down then. Ah, I see it. Okay, that should be all of them in the ewer. I kind of want to get some beetles just for old time's sake. Okay. I think it's time to check out all of our bike parts and outfits. Depending on how long all of this ran, this might be split into a second episode, or it might just be an extra long episode since this is basically the end. But I will see you in just a second when I'm over at a machinist.